Okay, so welcome to another deep dive. And today we are doing something a little bit different, a little bit unique. We're going to try to piece together a story, but the catch is this story's hidden within some song lyrics.
Interesting.
Yeah, so we've got two sources for these lyrics, and one is the YouTube video. The title is Phantom Legacy Echoes of the Abyss.
Okay.
It's by a channel called True Metal, so it's got to be good.
Right.
And then our other source is a set of lyrics, and the title is a bit more mysterious. It just says AAT.
Right.
So yeah, I don't know what that means, but our mission, should we choose to accept it, is to take these two sources and see if we can come up with a coherent story. So one source, it's like a chaotic jumble of, just like a mess of words. And the other one, it's pretty clearly structured. So it'll be interesting to see what we can do with this. Where do you think we should even start?
Well, I'm noticing that right off the bat, there's a phrase that's repeated in both sources. It's the echoes of the abyss.
Oh, yeah, you're right. So, that must be the title of the song, right?
Yeah, it seems likely.
Echoes of the Abyss. Echoes of the Abyss. Okay, that's pretty cool, but what does the abyss represent? What are we talking about here? So I'm just looking over this this YouTube transcript that we have and just trying to get a feel for like what's going on, right? And some of the words that really kind of jump out at me are, you get like fate and cursed and storms and stars and shadows and like destiny.
Yeah.
What do you think about those words?
Well, they certainly create this atmosphere of struggle and resilience. You get this sense of it's almost like the classic hero's journey. But instead of, slaying dragons and battling monsters, our protagonist here is perhaps battling their inner demons and facing this seemingly predetermined, maybe even inescapable fate.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, and this abyss, this could be a metaphor for, I don't know, maybe their past traumas or some sort of societal expectation they're trying to break free from.
Oh, I like that. Okay, so let's jump over to this other set of lyrics that we have, the clear lyrics that you're mentioning, and let's see what we can get here. Okay, so the first verse says, "Through hollow skies my fate unwinds, a cursed past I leave behind." Okay, so we're definitely getting that like past trauma vibe, right?
For sure.
And then we also have silent winds that are crying through the deep. You get this sense of secrets and a past that even though it might be physically gone, it's still casting this long shadow.
Right. It's like the past might be left behind, but the echoes of it, they still remain. They still shape the present.
Right.
I notice this shift in tone as we get into the pre-chorus. It says, "Through endless dark, I see the light. Through burning storms, I win the fight." Almost like there's this glimmer of hope emerging, right?
Okay, yeah, you're right. I see that getting a little bit more hopeful. And then we get the chorus. "Echoes of the abyss, calling through time, through endless storms, my stars align." So we're back to those echoes, right? And I'm really, really curious about this idea of these endless storms seeming to be tied to the idea of destiny. What do you think? Do you think the protagonist sees all of their struggles as part of some larger plan? Is this something that they are choosing for themselves, or is this something that's kind of out of their control?
Well, that's a really good question, and I'm not sure if there's a clear-cut answer here, because on the one hand, this idea of destiny, it almost implies that there's a lack of agency on the protagonist's part, that things are predetermined.
Right.
But, maybe destiny isn't so much about this preordained path, but more about the strength and resilience that you discover through facing challenges, right? It's in those endless storms that the protagonist finds their true self, their own agency.
Oh, okay, I like that. I like that a lot. So it's not necessarily that their path is chosen for them, but it's like they find themselves through the struggles. That's cool. Okay. So let's see, where are we? We're at the second verse. Things get a little bit darker. "Through cursed lands I walk alone, shattered hopes carved into stone."
Whoa.
Yeah, so we have isolation, right? We have despair.
Yeah.
But there's still this unwavering determination. They say, "Winds of fate call from afar. Through darkest night, I chase the stand out." So they're still fighting.
Absolutely. And notice the repetition here. "Through burning skies, I face my fear. Through endless dark, I persevere." It's like this mantra of resilience.
Yeah.
Like they're refusing to surrender. They're actively choosing to fight, to chase their star, even when they're surrounded by darkness.
Yeah. That's really cool. Okay, and then we get that chorus again, that powerful chorus, and then the final lines. "Lost in shadows, yet burning free, my fate is forged in destiny."
Oh, I love that. I'm so intrigued by that contrast of being lost but also burning free. How do you think those two things can coexist? I think that's the brilliance of these lyrics. It speaks to a level of self-awareness, right? The protagonists, they're acknowledging that they might feel lost, they might feel uncertain even in the shadows.
Yeah.
But there's also this fiery spirit. There's this burning desire to define their own path. They're burning free from those expectations, the limitations, those echoes of the abyss that once held them back.
Oh, that's really good. Okay, so let's recap here for a second. We started with, a jumbled mess of words, and then we had these other lyrics that were a little bit more, structured and polished. And we ended up with this story of resilience, of self-discovery, of maybe even a little bit of defiance. It's like the protagonist saying, yeah, I might be lost, but I'm going to find my own way.
Exactly. And it leaves us with a question. How does this song's message resonate with your own life? Think about those times where you faced challenges, where you felt lost or uncertain, but you found the strength to persevere, to push through. What are the echoes from your past that shape your present? And how can you, like the protagonists in this song, embrace your journey and forge your own destiny, even amidst those storms, those challenges?
Whoa. That's a lot to think about.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you for joining us on this deep dive. It's been a really, really fun one, and we'll catch you in the next one.
See ya.